Hi everyone, this is Tokwe here, and this is the second episode of the Forest for Beginners. So, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about imbalances and area of support and resistance. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. So, we are going to start from imbalance. So, what is an imbalance? An imbalance is an area where there is no equal offer of price. So, the market needs to offer price to both buyers and sellers at the same range. So, anytime there is an aggressive move or anytime the market offer price to just one, it needs to come back and offer price to the other. So basically what I'm saying is that for a market price to balance, in an uptrend, let's say we are in an uptrend now, the market needs to offer price the same price for buyers and sellers. So anytime you see an area where we have a massive buy, meaning the market offer price for just buyers, wait for a retracement because the market needs to come back and still offer the same price to sellers. So that's why you always have pull up when you have a massive buy. You always have pull up to support before you start buying again, because the market is coming back to offer price for other people at the same price. So that's what I mean by an imbalance. So let me show you an example of what an imbalance is. What an imbalance is for me is a fair value gap, and that's like an imbalance for me. So for you to successfully identify a fair value gap, you need to count three consecutive candles. So let's say we are in a bullish momentum on this example. You count this 1, 2, 3 candle. Let me remove this so you can see what exactly you count. This 1, 2, 3. You see, like from this area to this area, there was only buying. Price does not offer price to sellers at this rate right here. So there was only buying from the top of this candle to the low of this third candle. So this range right here, this is an imbalance right here. So in a bullish momentum, price needs to come back to this area to offer the same price to sellers in this area before continuing the move upwards. So that's how price works. Price moves from an area and balances the area. So that's what you need to know about imbalance. So this is what an imbalance is. An imbalance is a fair value gap. So for you to successfully identify a fair value gap, you count three consecutive candles. 1, 2, 3. The top of the first candle to the bottom of the first candle. If you look at it very well, let me mark that range for you. If you look at it very well, you see that we offer price for So from the top of the first candle and the bottom of the third candle, you see that there was only buying, there was no selling. So this candle right here is a massive buy. So we are obviously in a bullish buy, but because price offered to just buyers right here, price needs to come back inside this area and offer to sellers before going back. So it needs to come and fill an imbalance. So that's what an imbalance is. An imbalance in a simple shell is just a fair value gap. And in any momentum, whether it's a bullish or bearish momentum, price needs to come back and offer the same price to both sellers and buyers before continuing in the direction of where it's going. So that's what an imbalance is. So this is what a support and resistance looks like. Let's say, for example, we're in an uptrend. You see this was the support we bought from here. The market moves from here, but as you can see, we didn't break this high right here. So this area right here, automatically because of our support, because we rejected from this area, coming back, you see we rejected again from this area. So this is an area of support and this is an area of rejection. Support and resistance is just like two areas where price is not willing to break, where there are massive orders where price is not willing to break. So let me show you what this looks like. But for me, support and resistance, I like to simplify them as order blocks, an area where price is not willing to go beyond. So in a nutshell, so this is what an example of a blind order block. As you can see, the same thing. This was the last selling candle. The market was in this moment right here. The market was selling from this high right here. The market was selling, and this last candle, after this last candle, we have a change in state of delivery. We have this massive buy upward, confirming there is a buying power in the market. Now all you have to do is just mark this last selling candle right here for a buying order block, this last selling candle right here, this last black candle right here, and that area is where you're going to start taking your buys from and targeting the next area of liquidity. It can be here, it can be here. Like I said, we are going to talk about liquidity in the next video that's coming after this one, but this one I just want you to focus on the imbalance and order block. I'm giving you guys the tips one by one. I'm not trying to skip a process for you, so I want you to understand what an imbalance is, what a breaker, what an order block is, before you get to how to use them after a liquidity sweep. So that's what's going to be next. But now I hope you understand what the imbalance is and order block is. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel and put on the notification, so anytime I upload a video, it can be beneficial to you also. So see you guys next time.